Welcome to One Up Boys with CR, everybody. Today we'll be taking a look at one of the most iconic girls of gaming, a girl who lost her mother at the age of 6, became a superb wrestler because of her father, set out to accomplish her own goals, and made her mark on each industry that she entered. A cowgirl searching for independence. Welcome to the history of Tina Armstrong. How she was created. Tina Armstrong was made by Tomonobu Itagaki for the first Dead or Alive in 1996. Sadly, this is another character that doesn't have much to know about what went into creating her or even why, but there is a good deal of concept art to look over, where you can at least see that they had a tough time deciding on what they would use in the first game. They even ended up changing her again by dyeing her hair from brown to blonde in the second game. Tina's look. Since Tina is a wrestler, most of her looks are reminiscent of this, but is most evident in her first outfit. Team Ninja elaborated on her hair color change by saying it was always intended, but the graphics for the arcade version wouldn't allow it. After this, her outfit became a lot skimpier, showing off more skin as well as leaning in more to her Southern American upbringing, with the American flag being incorporated or having a leather cowgirl type theming. Personality. Tina is basically success personified, as she is described as extroverted, strong-willed, outgoing, and extremely confident in her skill set, which includes acting, modeling, wrestling, and music. This shines through her yearning for independence because of her extremely overprotective father, Bass, who wants her to continue the family business of being a wrestler. Her confidence goes further into her sex appeal, which she openly flaunts in and out of battle, being one of the more openly suggestive characters in the series. She does also show a kind side as well through characters like Mia and Honoka, both of which impressed her with their own abilities. Abilities. Tina is heavily grounded in reality as a wrestler, so she doesn't have any supernatural, crazy ninja moves or anything. Being a wrestler, her repertoire is filled with different types of throws and holds in order to keep her opponents right where she wants them. She leans mostly towards aggressive and defensive play options, with a slight weakness to closer combat, but has kicks and throws to move characters in a more favorable position, so she can keep the attacks coming. Games she's been in. She's been in every single game in the series, but for posterity's sake, I'm gonna name them, and like usual, just the main entries and not the upgrades. Her first game was Dead or Alive in 1996 for arcade, Sega Saturn, and PlayStation, followed by DOA 2 for arcade, Dreamcast, and PlayStation in 1999. DOA 3 in 2001 for Xbox, and DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball for Xbox in 2003. 2005 had DOA 4 for Xbox 360. 2006 was DOA Extreme 2 for Xbox 360, and 2010 came out with DOA Paradise for PSP. 3DS had DOA Dimensions in 2010, PS3 and Xbox 360 had DOA 5 in 2012, PS4 and PS Vita had DOA Extreme 3 in 2016, and finally Arcade, PS4, Xbox One, and PC had DOA 6 in 2018. Voice actors. Tina has had 2 Japanese voice actors and 2 English voice actors throughout the series. Her first Japanese VA was Mami Koyama for the first DOA. Some voices she's known for are Kai in Akira, Charlotte in One Piece, and Mana in Silent Mobius. Her Japanese VA since the second game has been Yuko Nagashima, also known for Teleco in Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, Sai Matoki in Battle Programmer Shirase, and Natsumi in Wrestlemine. Her first English VA was Sally Dana in DOA 2, with some other roles she realized being Hibiki in I, My, Me, Strawberry Eggs, Yuichi's mom in Paranoia Agent, and Miss Kakai in Rumiko Takahashi Anthology. Her English VA since DOA Extreme 2 has been Kate Higgins. A number of roles she held were Tails in Sonic Riders, Sam in Psychonauts 2, and Sakura in Naruto. Extra info. In DOA Dead or Alive, the live-action film, Tina was portrayed by Jamie Presley. The role was surprisingly similar to the actual game, but instead of fighting for independence away from fighting, she is doing it to prove her worth as a real fighter. For some reason, Itagaki decided to gift Tina with the biggest boost in the series, that is, before the 5th game where she was beat out by newcomer Rachel, and even further in last round where Hanukkah took the lead. Bass genuinely loves his daughter even though he is constantly in the way of her dreams, being extremely protective of her after raising her as a single father after her mother passed away. By high school, Bass had already trained her into an expert wrestler, hoping for her to follow in his footsteps. Tina turned out to be a bit more of a straightforward character than I'm used to researching, but I think it was a nice change of pace compared to the more hardcore characters with sprawling backstories of good and evil. She's a character who knows exactly who she is and exactly what she wants to do, and even if she changes her mind, she immediately sets out to accomplish her goals, even if it means butting heads with her father. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.